Like, rate, subscribe, and follow me on Facebook. If you like to make a movie request on this channel, do so in the comment section below. And feel free to check out my other shows, Modern Classics, TV Treasures, and Geek Reviews. And check out my editorials. Hello, I'm Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache. And for this review, let's talk about Shirley Temple. For those of you who don't know, Shirley Temple was one of the biggest child stars of the 1930s. Outside of appearing in several movies, she also won an Academy Award, also appeared on radio, sold several records, including her two hit songs, The Good Ship Lollipop and Animal Crackers in My Soup. There were also dolls of her. And she was even the one who gave Walt Disney his Academy Award for Snow White. Something I failed to mention in my Wizard of Oz review is that Shirley Temple was originally supposed to play Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. And when Shirley Temple grew up, she became Senator of the United States and changed her name from Shirley Temple to Shirley Temple Black. Now, an old friend of mine gave me two DVDs to choose from, Just Around the Corner and Little Miss Broadway. You know what? Let's do Little Miss Broadway. I'll save Just Around the Corner for another time. So, let us review Little Miss Broadway. An orphan named Betsy gets adopted by a hotel manager, and the hotel just so happens to be populated by actors and performers. And the owner of the hotel does not like the actors and wants Betsy to be put back in the orphanage. So, what do I think of this movie? Well, I'll tell you. Well, I like it. It's good, not great. We have Jane Darwell playing the caretaker at the orphanage. Some of you might remember Jane Darwell from my review of The Lemon Drop Kid. If you like to see that review, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Let's talk about Shirley Temple's character, Betsy. She's very sincere, charming, and lovable. She always finds a way to bring people together and never takes advantage of anyone. There's a really funny scene in where Shirley Temple's character is interacting with two of the performers who happen to be midgets, and happened to have a son who goes to college who just so happens to be a football player. Now let's talk about Jimmy Durante's character, Jim, who runs a band and also happens to be the leader of the actors. It's a couple of funny scenes and a couple of good jokes. One of them is that he finds out that one of the actors happens to wear suspenders like they're a tie. Another really funny scene with Jimmy Durante is when he goes out and comes back with a bunch of the male performers who are wearing straight coats and reveal themselves to be wearing long underwear because they pawned their clothes. Now let's talk about Roger, who is the hotel owner's nephew. And right away, him and Betsy hit it off and develops a friendship with her. He has a wealthy family, but he's not stuck up and will do whatever it takes to help the hotel. He's played by George Brand, who is also in Broadway Melody of 1938 and Broadway Melody of 1940. Next up, we have Sarah Wenley, the hotel owner. She is an old bag, an absolute grouch, a battle axe, and is played by Edna Mae Oliver. Wow, it's been a while since she's been on my review show. And her character, Sarah's brother, is played by Donald Mink, who you might remember him from my Stagecoach review. I'll leave a link to that review if you like to see it. There's also a penguin with a tuxedo and a top hat, who also happens to scare the crap out of Edna Mae Oliver's character. I wonder if Gary is related to this penguin.
Why are you comparing me with him? We look nothing alike.
Now let's talk about Willoughby. He is a scene stealer and has a quirky I'm on your side kind of vibe. He also does this. And he's part of a barbershop quartet, which is something that the old guys wanted to do. There's also a judge who appears in the finale and kind of looks like a human version of Jeff Dunham's Walter. Let's listen to some of the songs. Now, some of them are better than others, but this one has a couple of lazy lyrics. It's called Be Optimistic. Let's listen to it.
Be optimistic, don't you be a grumpy. When the road gets bumpy, just smile, smile and be happy. Your trouble can't be as bad as when you're sad, oh man, no one loves you. Be optimistic, don't you be a mourner. Brighten up that corner and smile. Don't wear a long face, it's never in style. Be optimistic and smile.
Next up is the song We Will Be Together.
We should be together like the walls and ceiling,
Like a door and doorknob,
like the hat on your knob,
like butler goes with doorbell.
keyhole with key. I think we'll get by if you'll stick with me.
We should be together
like the frame and picture,
like shoes and stockings,
like the clock's tick-tocking.
like cap and toe, like high and low.
Stop and go, honey, you're a perfect lady.
You're a regular guy.
Oh, thanks.
We should be together, you and I.
Next song is a deleted song called Hop, Slip, Jump and Slide.
Don't be so shy, Jimmy. Here's your big chance to tell the world what you have done for the dance. Your Honor, this man is the biggest of them all. Why, he's been doing dances since the dog transporter's born. Jimmy started trucking and he started Susie Q. And Peckin and the Big Apple, just to mention a few.
You mean he started, though?
He did.
How do you know?
How do I know, Your Honor? Why, he told me so.
I didn't exactly start 'em, but I made 'em what they are today. Well, what are they today? Passe. And why are they passe? 'Cause we've got something new. Market Exhibit A, and we'll show it to you. Market Exhibit A.
Exhibit A!
Exhibit A!
Come on, Jimmy, take it away.
It's just a hop, skip, jump and slide. Now tip your hat as though you're saying bye-bye. Stop, look, straighten your tie. That's the expression. Eyes to the sky, and it's the hop, skip, jump and slide. That's the dance of tomorrow today.
Yes, sir.
That's the dance of tomorrow today.
And then there's the final song, Little Miss Broadway.
Little Miss Broadway is going to town, the toast of old Broadway, uptown and down, queen of them all, with a smile for a crown. Her two little feet on that fabulous street are the talk of the town. Every one of them proud of Little Miss Broadway, upon her toes, with music and laughter wherever she goes. Everyone loves her and everyone knows she captured Manhattan from Harlem to Staten and thousands of folks. Little Miss Broadway.
I'm here and you're here, and thousands more here. But where is Broadway? You're here and I'm here. We're marching time here. But where is Broadway?
Broadway is not what it used to be. We need a new street, just for you street and just for fun. I'll show you how it's done.
Like I said, this movie is the textbook example of good, not great. But if you have kids and if you want to introduce them to Shirley Temple, or if you want to introduce yourself to Shirley Temple, this is not a bad introduction. I give it 5 gold stars. Until the next review, I'm Henry R. Mockingbird, your host with the mustache, signing off.